Hi, this is Scott Smith with Banker Brokers. I hope you're having a good day. Want to talk to you a little bit about strategic partnering for health insurance. Health insurance is an overlying issue in the United States of America. The cost of health insurance and health insurance in general is the largest sector of our economy because so much of our own money is tied into it. Did you know that over the past couple of decades, the premiums, the cost for healthcare has outpaced inflation by double digits every year for over 20 years? That's crazy. It's becoming unaffordable for many people. There are three basic ways that people attain health insurance. The first is group health care, either from your employer or your spouse's employer. The second is through Obamacare. And what you're hoping for is that you can afford it with the subsidy. But there's the catch. If you no longer can afford a subsidy, it's no longer affordable to you. And also, here's the other catch is that if the IRS deems that they didn't like your answers and that you hadn't been qualifying for the subsidy you've been taking, you're going to be facing very large, painful penalties. Right? So there's the first two. The third is you're going out and getting individual health insurance. The problem is that for most people, if you're married and if you're married with kids, most people, your health insurance premium every month is more than your house payment. Sometimes it's more than your house payment and your car payment combined. It's suffocating. And it's really diminishing the ability for people to enjoy a decent lifestyle because they're shelling it all out in medical bills. So there has to be a third way. Well, there is. There's a nonprofit company called Impact Healthcare. It is a Christian based, that means they have Christian values nonprofit. And the whole idea is that they group together people, and no, you don't have to be a professing Christian, although I would want you to be. Um, but they group together people who are healthy and they pay each other's bills. And since it's not profit, it keeps the cost down low because they're not having to pay shareholders or anyone else. This means that for people who have impact healthcare through this healthcare network, healthcare costs are 30 to 60% cheaper than if you were to go out and get healthcare on the individual market. Well, this is a great thing. This is what we want to help you with. Now, there is some compensation for people who introduced people to the system, right? So that's what I am looking to help two specific profession groups. I am looking for CPAs and I am looking for chiropractors. Okay. So I want you to be able to be listed and signed up to offer this to your patients and your clients to where they can have health insurance coverage that's 30 to 60% cheaper and better coverage too, by the way. Let's look at an example. Let's take a married couple. The oldest person in the couple is 40 years old and they have two kids. And so look at somewhere in the $600 range with a $2,500 deductible. Now, there are no copays and no out of pockets. It's a $2,500 deductible is all on you, the first 2,500, and then up to 4,000. It's the impact pays 90%, you pay 10%, and from that point on, for the rest of the calendar year, it's 100% paid for. When you start adding in all those variables, impact healthcare can save a family tens of thousands of dollars a year. And here's the great thing about it as well. Impact has a track record of paying doctors and caregivers within 10 business days of receiving the bill. That's fantastic. Does your insurance company do that? So, if you're a CPA, I bet you have clients as a CPA where you're constantly looking to find ways to save your clients money. So CPAs, here's the challenge. Go through your book of business and find your clients that aren't on group health care and are not on an Obamacare subsidy. Everybody else who's relatively healthy is a great candidate for impact. Also, chiropractors. Remember, you chiropractors, that very few insurance companies, precious few, recognize chiropractors and pay for chiropractor health care. So if you've got clients that aren't on group health that covers your service or aren't on Obamacare, then this would be a great way to share with those. And on average, you can expect $50 a family a month in compensation to you for introducing them to the healthcare network. So if you had 50 families that you introduced out of your book of business, that's $2,500 in passive income to you that you don't have to work at, but that you know is coming in. Now, that's a great little ancillary income, isn't it? So anyway, this is something good. We want to help each other, and especially, people are not sure about the economy right now, and so we don't know whether it's just going to stay flat like it has been flat, or whether it's going to go up, or whether the economy is going to tank. So I know that you CPA folks and I know that you chiropractor folks are looking for ways to make sure that your client base has the money to keep you employed and them paying you. Well, this is a great way to do it. Lower their cost 30 to 60% on healthcare, and you get $50 a month for introducing them to it. If you'd like to know more, we'd love to set up a Zoom call for you. So go to bankerbrokers.com. That's right, bankerbrokers.com, and hit contact us. And when you write us an email on bankerbrokers.com, you just say, "I want to know more about Impact Health," and then give your telephone number. We'll call you and we'll set you up. Hey, it's a time for you to have some really easy passive income, and it's time for you to help the people that already trust you with your services for them. This is Scott Smith with Banker Brokers, and I hope you make it a great day.